I don't know how to answer this because I'm the opposite. My village are small. Uh, my husband, my family. Um, I've joined, Southern Women of Business with Ariel, you know, teaching me that you have to do the uncomfortable. Um, I've learned to do the uncomfortable, writing a book. Never would have thought I would have done that. Um, being in the front of a magazine, because I'm the shy type. I am the introvert. I'm the one who's in the back, don't say much because I am the shyest one because I'm not used to this. But I come a long way. You know, I have met a lot of great women in business. Um, and Ariel knows this. I have shared this with her. I said, look, I'm not the type of person that's open to people, especially if I don't feel a connection, because I still have that. Some people say, oh, maybe it's a New York thing. Maybe so. Who knows? That if I don't know you, don't approach me because I don't know you. That type of, it's not to say it's being mean or anything. It's just that if I don't know you, I have to get to know you before I allow you to come into my personal space, because I take that because I'm very cautious when it comes to, my personal space and my family. And I always joke around, say, well, if you're able to come to my house, that means you VIP. That means I accepted you. I have a special connection with you. So yeah, I don't know if some people judge me, say, oh, you should not be too, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah. So, I mean, but your village is your family, ultimately. So,
Yeah.
us have not had to go outside of the family. That has not been the case for everybody. So, you consider yourself blessed. And I'll say this, especially if you're moving in an area, or if you are a woman in business, or you're just a woman in your career. And, like I use the example of my cousin, I'm like, you have got to establish relationships with other parents because, first of all, how is nobody invited to your kid's birthday party? Like, what? Like, we need to start there. Like, we really gonna have to do more. You're gonna have to get out. You're gonna have to meet people. You're gonna have to start establishing those relationships. And however, whatever that looks like. Like Sandra. I was school council president and all kind of other titles. So we were the ones to organize and get stuff done. But whatever that looks like for you, we encourage creating a village, because sometimes you need a break from your kids. And sometimes you don't have a husband or mom or whatever the case is that you can have those kids go to. So you want to just make sure that you have people that you can trust, that your children can be around. Who else wants to contribute to that?
I will say one thing. Oh, go ahead. I will add that my village is also small, but since being in business, I have been, my village has expanded. So being a member of Southern Christian Women in Business has absolutely allowed me opportunities of being out more. I was going through my phone. I wanted to post something for November, and I was going to say, oh, Ariel Shaw had us out this whole month for October, because from the men release book to her birthday to the women it was just like, do you want to go to a concert? Here's a concert going on. Do you want to do this? I'm like, whoo. She kept us busy for October. And I thank you for that, because typically I don't get to go out unless it's, I'm with the Spa Boss Tribe, and it's either them or you or Southern Crescent. And I thank you, because now I'm around women, like-minded people who are in business, we're all trying to figure it out together, and we're learning from each other. Some are farther ahead than others, and we're realizing that we're not an island, because otherwise it's just your household. It's you and your spouse and your children, and that's it. I grew up in Jamaica, so I didn't go to college. I did not go to high school here. I didn't go to straight to college from high school here. I went to adult college. I was a wife and a mother when I went to college, so I didn't have time to have fun on college with the kids. So I don't necessarily have that network of friends that we've come up from high school together and from college together. I have adult friends that we work together, but we kind of all have our own lives and we do our own things. But being a part of this wherein we can go out and support one another, whether it's for a book launch or, whatever it may be, and the opportunity even phantom being on a magazine cover or on a book cover to say I'm officially an author. These are things I could only have dreamed of as a child. Never even dreamt that big because I didn't think it was possible for me. But my eyes have been opened up and I'm now so grateful for all of you. Every one of you have touched my lives in different way and I appreciate you all.
Oh, thanks, Dr.
Nice. So I'll add to the village piece. So for me, I grew up around a very close-knit family. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. My husband and I both are from Nashville, Tennessee. So all of our family lives there. We moved away and I miss those weekly family gatherings. Like my close friends were there, are there still. Two of my close friends passed away like the first year that I moved, within the first or second year. I mean, like my best friends when we first moved here to Georgia. But we, try to make it back to Nashville quite often to get those family gatherings. But I have to be intentional outside of work because I work a lot, and I'm in the salon and the spa quite often. So I appreciate organizations like Southern Crescent Women in Business that will help women, to just kind of come out of their shell, if you will, or come away from their, regular routine behind working in the household and working in your job that you do and go meet other people and build a, larger village. So that's something that I had to pray about and work on and be intentional about. So I'm grateful, that I've had an opportunity to meet so many wonderful women within your organization. And I do miss the closeness of being close to my family, where we get together. So for the longest, when my kids were little, they were involved in sports. So, I always had a village of other parents. Now when they got older and they didn't need me anymore and they're driving and, they're working and doing their thing. And it was like, me coming home from work because I'm not going, where all the other parents are while we sit and watch them play sports, So, it was a little different dynamic for me. So, of course, yes, I joined the Spa Boss Tribe and, Southern Crescent Women in Business recently. And I'm just trying to, branch out and build a new village for myself, and not just go to work, come home. Thankfully, my husband and my kids are my village as well, and that's the favorite part, my favorite place in the whole wide world to be quite honest, is with family. But it's such a beautiful thing to be amongst like-minded women, and begin to build a new village. So that, yeah, that's where I am with the village and growing.
Well, we love to have all you ladies. Well, to wrap it up, guys, what do you see next for yourselves? So I know some of you are, possibly working on independent projects, some of you want to be independent solo magazine. I'm not calling no names because it'll pop out when it pops out. But what do you guys see next for yourselves? What's next for you as mompreneurs?
I'll go first.
Oh,
I want a solo cover Ariel. I want to do a solo cover. I'm looking for my commercial building coming 2025, making more money, more family, more friends, doing more things with you ladies. And I'm ready.
I know you are.